Hi, everyone, and welcome to a little short episode of Deb's Artsy Life. I wanted to, I'm out on the deck. We've had so much rain day after day, and so I've not gotten to come out on the deck. But my husband's at choir practice tonight, and I came out to do some knitting. And I want to show you this basil plant I bought at the produce place in our town. It said it was perennial. I'm not sure if basil is perennial, but this is a different variety. It's not sweet basil. If anybody knows what it is exactly, I'll give you a close-up. Let me know in the comments. The little thing just says basil. But I just love this. And I ate it on a sandwich, like lettuce the other day, and it was so good. But it just feels so good to sit out here. It's cool enough, and it's not raining for the first time in days. I mean, it hasn't been all rain, but it's been very overcast, and we've even got a little bit of sun right now. So I'll tilt you down, and I'm just sitting here enjoying this knitting project with this yarn. I am just loving working with this yarn. I know it's not, it's not local yarn store yarn. It's just commercial yarn, but I absolutely love it. It knits up so beautifully. I've been working on this all week and just a little bit at night, and I just think it's so pretty. So I just thought I would sit here and you can just listen to the sounds and get your knitting and knit along with me. I'm struggling at the moment to keep everything in place. But we've got these wonderful Adirondack chairs out here that you just kind of sink up in. And I've had a problem with my foot. I don't know yet what's going on with it, but it hurts when I put weight on it. And so I haven't moved a lot today. I used to walk a lot, and I can't do that right now. So I'm cold. I've been really chilly today. So it just feels so good to sit out here in the sun. So I'm just going to get quiet and let you knit with me. I hope you can hear the birds. I don't have a lot to talk about because I have really been concentrating on this shawl this week. And I've kind of put all my other projects to the side and just knitted every night after work. And it's just been so nice. And I'm really anxious to get progress made on this. I'm just enjoying this simple garter stitch so much. I had this big 40-inch circular needle, and it was really cumbersome at first and in the way. And so I ordered a 24-inch in the same size, size 5mm. And it came today, but when I measured it against my project, I realized that it had grown so much that it wouldn't fit on the 24-inch needle anymore. So I will continue on with the 40-inch, and then I don't have to worry about getting it all on the needles. But I will use those 24-inch for other projects. I'm going to put this down on the floor of the deck, and maybe I'll stop dropping it. Did you see the sun come out? Oh, it's so nice. So very nice out here. It's in the 70s here now, and this cool weather makes me look forward to fall. But we still have half of July and August to go. I won't rush it. This yarn is such a joy to work with. It doesn't split. It's soft. It just glides across these stainless steel needles. I tried to get my dog to come out here, but he didn't want to, so he stayed in. I was watching YouTube videos. I was watching another yarn, and then I saw the sun was out, and I thought, I'm just going to go outside on the deck and enjoy some outdoor time. There's a wonderful breeze. It's just so perfect out here. We'll just have some quiet time. I'll tilt you down a little more so you can't see my mouth. You can see more of my project. I was even thinking, I'm only through about half the skein of the 515 yards, but I was thinking, you know, I could always join two of these together and make a square and make a blanket, I suppose. Tell me in the comments if you wear scarves very much, or, you know, do you make scarves and shawls, and if you do you wear them? I like to make them, but I don't necessarily wear them all the time. Especially the triangle shape. I'm not a huge fan. But I love this pattern because it's so easy and I love making it. And I love the way it starts with, you start out with like 3 stitches and it just keeps growing and growing, and I just think that's so satisfying. It's better to me than going back and forth in rows. Gosh, that sun feels so good. Seems like it's been so long since we've had any sun. I don't know about you guys, but I have trouble with too many gray days in a row. I need sunshine and blue sky. And we've got both right now, and I am so thrilled. Knitting is a slow process, but the stitch marker marks the increase side, and it also is kind of a progress keeper to see how much I've done since I got home from work today. So an inch or two maybe added. I haven't crocheted all week, which is unusual. One thing I want to know, if you can tell me in the comments, I was thinking about it. Do you crochet and knit at a table, or do you crochet and knit on your lap? I find that I always do it in my lap. I rarely ever sit at a table and knit or crochet. I have my corner of the couch, and that's where I usually am. And I really love being out here, but I rarely am at a table. So let me know how you knit and crochet. I'm sure if you have like a free-form project or some really in-depth project, you probably have to crochet at a table, but I like doing simple, mindless projects that don't require a lot of thought, because after working all day, I just want to be soothed by the rhythm of the stitches and the process. That's one thing I love about this pattern. It's super easy, and there's no purling. I'm not a fan of the purl stitch. I can do it, and that's fine, but it's a little awkward. This feels like I've just got a rhythm, and it's just so soothing. As you can tell, I think this is the English style of knitting. The continental is putting the yarn in the left hand, which I've tried to do, but I cannot. I just cannot. I think the way you learn is the way you have to continue, or at least for me it is. I learned to knit by watching Fiber Spider, and he's the only one that made it click for me. And when I saw how he does this wrapping of the yarn around the hook, I caught on to that immediately, because it's so similar to how I crochet. Another thing I'd like to know is what you guys are working on. You can leave comments. I don't know if you can leave pictures in the comments or not, but you can also email me. My email address is normally in the description box, I think, or you should be able to find it somewhere on my channel. It's dalexanderartist@gmail.com. Can you hear the dogs barking? I don't know. It's not my dog. This is a very different kind of video for me. I hope you're enjoying it. Maybe you're settled in with a cup of tea or coffee or whatever, and you can put this on and just knit with me. As you can see, this does get in my way. It needs to be a tad shorter. I wish I'd ordered a 32 inch, I guess, but as the project grows, it'll be fine. I love Chalgoo needles. They're my favorite. Chalgoo is my favorite knitting needle. And Clover Amour is my favorite crochet hook. I ordered some Clover bamboo DPNs from Mercari, which is like a marketplace to sell kind of like Poshmark. But anyway, in case you don't know what Mercari is, that's what it is. And I ordered several sizes, I mean a bunch of DPNs, double pointed needles, and they're Clover bamboo. I've not used them yet, but at least I have them. I got a really cheap price. I had some credit and I wanted to use the credit up, and they were so inexpensive compared to what they are in stores. So anyway, can you hear my needles? Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you go. It's been about 17 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm certainly enjoying this evening. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.